Hello everyone, my name is Owen, and today we'll be looking at the puppet combo Iceberg. Before I start the video, I'm going to give a quick shout out to 10th Basilisk 88 for helping me make this iceberg, and to Serventos for recording the gameplay. For those that are unaware, an iceberg will have terms at the top of it, being things that most people in the puppet combo community will be familiar with, and gradually things will become more increasingly obscure the further down the iceberg we go. Also, in the corner of this video, I will have a health status bar. If it is green, this will mean I am 100% certain in the thing I am saying is absolutely true. If it is purple, I will be extremely incompetent that the thing I am talking about is true. The more purple the color is, the more uncertain I am of what I'm saying is actually true. There will be a few minor spoilers for games here, so be warned. This video will be separated into 5 main parts. Feel free to take a seat and relax, maybe chow down on some chicken nuggets and drink a Pepsi. Anyways, first part. Reused puzzles. Throughout both Nun Massacre and Stay Out of the House, a few of the exact same puzzles are reused. For example, the puzzle where you have a set of scales that need to be weighed down by mannequin body parts are in both games. Prologues. Puppet combo games are known for their enticing various prologues. The most well-known ones of these are Night Shift, Murder House's spooky prologue, and Christmas Massacre's blood-curdling prologue. YouTuber Easter eggs. In Night Shift and Murder House, you might spot 2 familiar faces. One in Night Shift is the popular horror games YouTuber FuCat, playing Kat, a gas station employee just leaving for work to go on a hot date. I know it's all bullshit, Cats, your secret is safe with me. And the second YouTuber is the one, the only, the loud Irishman, Jacksepticeye, playing Janitor Jack in Murder House. Janitor Jack is a friendly janitor who tries to help Justin, and well, fails. Texas Butcher Origins. Texas Butcher is a game I know literally nothing about. All I know about it is that it is incredibly similar to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre film franchise, which both star a serial killer in Texas, and that's about as far as the similarities go. Buzzsaw Bloodhouse Origins. Buzzsaw Bloodhouse is by far one of Puppet Combo's most underrated games. Buzzsaw Bloodhouse's origins appear to be heavily inspired by the movie series Saw and the Red Room phenomena. Red Rooms are an internet myth. Red Rooms are supposed to be websites where the viewer is shown videos on their demand. These videos generally contain explicit harassment and torture of the subject by some person of evil intention. The existence of these Red Rooms are highly debated. Babysitter Bloodbath Legal Issues. Babysitter Bloodbath was originally going to be an adaptation of the 1978 John Carpenter classic, Halloween, but due to legal issues, a few names and models had to be changed. The ending of the game and film are practically the same though. Scrapped games and unfinished games. Puppet Combo, just like all developers, has a lot of scrapped and unfinished games. Some notable ones that come to mind are Texas Butcher, Night Aquarium, Blood Maniac, Feed Me More Billy, and finally Splatter Camp. Hopefully one day they will be finished or pulled out of the bin. Nightripper and Lucio Fulci. Lucio Fulci is an Italian film director who has created many horror movies, many of those being slashers. One interesting thing is that the game Nightripper appears to take a lot of inspiration from the Lucio film, The New York Ripper. Just take a look at these 2 posters compared. Another interesting thing is that when you are killed by the Nightripper, he shoves a sharp object into your character's eye, which is probably a homage to a few death scenes seen in Lucio's films. Bongo and Billy's Mask. Bongo the Clown from Nun Massacre's face is curiously similar to that of Billy from Feed Me Billy's face. This is a strange detail. Possibly there could be a coincidence or some kind of deeper meaning to it all. I made a video discussing this theory more earlier. I'll leave a link in the description. The Nightripper and Radio Guy. In Nightripper, there is a DJ that speaks on the radio seen throughout the game, constantly being homophobic and dissing prostitutes, and saying that the Green County in New York has become corrupt and evil. During the game, the DJ constantly tries to justify the Nightripper's heinous actions. The DJ describes the Nightripper as a righteous vigilante and fulfiller of conservative justice. It is theorized that the DJ and the Nightripper are actually the same person. Game endings. All Puppet Combo games end eventually, and of course these endings are documented. Stay Out of the House. Ben, please finish it already, we really want to know how it ends. But usually only around 60% of fans know how each game ends. Antagonist backstories. Most of the Puppet Combo main antagonists are pretty recognizable, especially the Driller Killer, for example, due to his sleek design and dangerously cool drill. We usually know the backstories of these villains, yet some are unknown and shrouded in mystery. Notable villains with no backstories include the Nightripper and the Butcher, the Nun and the 911 call. In Nun Massacre, when the nun is chasing you whilst you shit your pants, you will hear a blood-curdling scream. Yeah, not nice. You can find the full clip of the audio on the wiki. I wouldn't recommend listening to it, as it is generally very disturbing. However, the interesting thing that makes it disturbing is that the audio is actually a recording of a police phone call from an old woman calling the police whilst being brutally murdered. The legitimacy of this call is highly debated, however, with many people saying it is merely a prank call or a government test. Still pretty disturbing though. Killer invincibility. In pretty much all puppet combo games, the killers within them are practically invincible. These killers can't be damaged by guns, knives, or anything really. Maybe it's a supernatural ability they all have in common. Who knows? The nun and the butcher are friends. This image here shows the nun in the butcher's kitchen, making it appear to seem as though the nun and the butcher are friends. Originally, people theorized that the two were friends, as Stay Out of the House and Nun Massacre are very similar already. However, now it seems as though it isn't really the case, due to the image probably just being an early test build of Nun Massacre or promotion. Billy Johnson's return. Billy Johnson is the little boy you babysit in Babysitter Bloodbath. After being heavily disturbed by the serial killer Nicholas Burr's attempt to murder him and joining a cult, also known as the CFB, Billy slowly became a deadly serial killer, racking up his kill count and feeding his victims to an entity called the Hole. Billy appears in Babysitter Bloodbath, Feed Me Billy, Feed Me More Billy, and Evil Clowns. I discussed this now to be confirmed theory in a video I will link in the description down below. Please consider giving it some love if you're enjoying this video. Night of the Living Dead and Babysitter Bloodbath. In Babysitter Bloodbath, in the background of the living room is a TV confirmed to be playing Night of the Living Dead. We can tell this from the clip being played. This shows us the Babysitter Bloodbath takes place in the late 70s to early 80s, as that's around the time when Night of the Living Dead first aired on TV. Larry's return. Larry is another prominent killer found in the Puppet Combo universe. Larry has been confirmed to be the main character you play as in games such as Texas Butcher, Christmas Massacre, and Blood Maniac. In these games, if it's not obvious, he kills a lot of people. I may do a video on Larry in the next few weeks or months.